Salut à tous les amis, on va continuer aujourd'hui notre aventure sur Chicken Police. On s'est arrêté ici, on attaque la deuxième partie, les espions. Là justement c'est un jeu d'enquête policière, donc on est vraiment des petits espions ici. Et on va voir ce qu'on peut faire avec tout ça.
That is a unique picture and kind of daring.
Yes, I admit it's a little daring. I keep it. It evokes...
He's got an eye, that's for sure.
Was that supposed to be some kind...
I don't know. I don't compliment often. Not on...
Oh, you're...
Ok.
I bet you spend a lot of your time staring into the mirror. Do you even recognize yourself?
Maybe you were trying to be rude, but, you know, that's a very...
I was just trying to be rude.
Oh, really?
Don't mention it.
Ok. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a d'autre à voir à part lui parler? Rien d'autre? Bon, on va lui parler.
How do you like your bourbon, Mr. Featherland?
In a glass. But thanks, I had a couple before I came. I feel...
I hope it doesn't bother you if I have one myself.
I get offended if women don't drink in my company.
Oh, you are...
So I've been told. Anyway,
Yes. Look, Miss...
it's sunny. Saves us a lot.
Okay, Sonny.
So, why am I here?
You know, men tend to babble in my presence.
It must be exhausting.
It is. But you're not the type to be
Is it too banal if I tell you it's an occupational hazard?
terribly.
So can I start the unpleasant questions?
Désolé, j'éteins le téléphone.
I've asked you here so you can do what you do best.
Really? I thought you asked because you wanted me to investigate for you. But if you'd rather be
You do have a sense of humor.
only if I'm a bit hungover. That's you.
Oh, please drop the act about being the alcoholic, heartbroken ex-cop, Sonny. It would undoubtedly suit you, but I've seen you scanning my room from...
That's a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, it's something.
Well then, Son...
Oh, that's something I don't hear often.
Ils vont finir par s'embrocher ces deux-là. Bon. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a de nouveau? D'accord. Ok. Tac, tac, tac. D'accord. Ok. D'accord. Alors, objet que j'ai trouvé, d'accord. Très bien. Bon, il n'y a plus qu'à l'interroger du coup finalement. Allez, go.
Natasha is a confident woman.
Je pourrais tirer parti de ça, mais
But I
d'être
must
dans
be
le danger.
careful. Every part of her.
D'accord. Bon, bah c'est la première question là.
That was a remarkable performance.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Do you perform here frequently? You're also the owner, if I'm not mistaken.
Sadly, I don't have the time, but the stage still calls my name. And
So that was all the excitement.
I have many admirers, if that's what you mean.
Ok.
The place is very elegant, and so's your room.
Why, thank you.
I kind of feel like I'm in a museum.
Well, that depends on the kind of...
The kind with nice things.
Oh,
Faut la séduire. Faut la
Suspiciously
séduire un
nice
peu.
things. Just like you.
do you think I'm suspicious?
We'll see about that.
Try me.
Ils vont partir en vrille ces deux-là. Que pensez-vous me dire ça?
Do you think one of your admirers might be behind the threats?
Those who admire me usually idolize me.
You know, the soul of an animal is extremely complicated. Sometimes all it takes is a...
That's a stillborn theory. No one hates me if they want...
Ah, I see.
Ok.
「
This whole case stinks. What are you trying to make me do?
Don't disappoint me, Sonny. I thought we'd have a little fun before.
I'm just a simple old cock.
I sincerely hope that's not true.
Deep behind the diamond skin lies the truth. It doesn't matter how hard Natasha's trying to hide it. She's scared.
Ok. Ouh là là, c'est descendu beaucoup là.
What was in those threats, exactly?
The message itself is not a threat.
But a word again and again is...
Exactly.
So,
You really don't have any idea? Which word could...
I guess I do. Yes.
Whore. Cat got your tongue? Am I right? You heard it. I said what you were thinking. And yes.
Well, thank you for your honesty.
Ok. Personne n'a jamais vu le copain. Non. On va lui poser
What
cette
about
question-là.
Fillmore? Is he here because of you?
Mr. Lowe helped me before, and yes.
You've managed to curb my enthusiasm a little.
Doesn't keeping 2 irons in the fire give me a better chance? But you don't have to worry. He didn't...
Why?
You'll have to ask him.
I think I'll do that.
Ok. Une ombre du passé avec tout ouais, peut-être.
So it's not a fan and not an inside job. Who do you suspect?
Aren't you supposed to know that?
Usually, yes. But I've got nothing to go on.
Maybe I do. But first, I want to know if you'll even
I'm here, aren't I?
That's true, but I must know if I can trust...
The proof of the pudding? Is it?
I wish it was that simple.
Natasha is a mysterious woman, but I must gouge out at least one of her secrets.
Ouais, bah oui, tu m'étonnes. Allez.
Let's stop beating about the bush. How do you know Molly?
I'm prepared for that question, but it's still not easy.
You knew very well that if you threw in the name of my wife, I'd come to you, no matter how vague and suspicious the case was. I just want to know if you're...
I really know her. I'm not lying.
Oh, really? How? Were you a nurse, too? Forgive me, but I don't think...
Don't be rude and so cynical, Sonny.
I'm sorry, but that's me when feline claws are at my...
Molly is an old and good friend of mine. She has nothing to do with this, but I knew that if I didn't mention it...
Yeah, Natasha, you're right there.
I knew you were a decent fowl, that you would help me.
Don't go there. Flattery doesn't work.
Look, forgive me. I shouldn't have brought your wife in...
You're right, you shouldn't have. But to be honest, I don't think she's my wife anymore. On paper she is, but I haven't seen...
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Really?
I did. I knew...
Cluck me. This case is getting more and more...
Ouais.
You played me from the start, didn't you?
It wasn't my intention.
I'm an old cock, Natasha. I've played too many of these games, and I've been on the losing...
So, you're going to walk away?
You're damn right. I don't know if it's worth it for me.
Look, Sonny, money's not an issue.
Oh yeah, your fawn had already mentioned that. But unfortunately, it'll be hard to spend all that.
Dead. Don't even say that.
Do you have a gun?
Me?
Of course you, Natasha. Do you have it on you?
Not at the moment.
Well, let me give you some advice. Keep it with you, always. Maybe in your purse.
You don't think they, whoever they are, would hurt me?
Don't be naive, Natasha.
You're right. I'll keep it with me.
I don't want to scare you, but 2 cops snooping around can mess something like this up. Even if...
You'll keep snooping? Thank you, Sonny.
Maybe you're getting yourself into even deeper trouble with me. Thank me when this is all over.
J'ai foiré mon truc. Hein. La menace, ou plutôt le mot qui continue, menace... Ouais. J'ai pas très bien fait mon
Just
truc.
one more thing, Sonny.
Natasha?
Please, come to 37 Rochester Street in Flower Town tonight.
I was afraid this was coming. Why there?
It's something I keep hidden there. I won't take the risk of Ibn or one of his men seeing.
Isn't Ibn too dangerous to keep secrets from?
Sonny, a woman is naked. I knew you would understand.
Oh yeah, I understand everything. So, when do we meet?
I'll be there in an hour. Don't be early, and don't.
Look, Natasha.
Please, this is very
Sure, I get it.
Thank you.
Until later, Natasha.
Goodbye, Sonny.
Ok. Bon. Alors. On a la clé, on n'avait pas la clé de l'autre fois. Ah. Bon. Ok. Alors. J'ai déjà peur. Et sa peur est bien réelle, mais je vois qu'elle ne dit pas tout pour autant et j'aime pas ça, là, tu m'étonnes. Déjà invité sans résistance du moteur pour montrer quelque chose avec juste compteur, mais dans ce cas-là, je suis plutôt inquiet. La menace ou plutôt le mot qui... Ouais. Bon, bah... Très bien, je crois qu'il n'y a plus rien à faire par là, madame. Je pense que c'est bon.
Well,
Weren't you supposed to be waiting in the car?
I was bored to tears, Sonny. I also thought maybe something...
You thought Natasha had eaten me alive, huh?
Well, who knows?
I'm too old for this, Marty.
Then next time, leave the dangerous predators...
I didn't mean that, Marty.
Oh. You know, Sonny, I love Laura. And I swear I'm gonna...
I wouldn't mess with Laura if I were you, pal. Wouldn't even think about it. There are few women...
you're telling me.
Bon. Touc. J'ai pas vu celle-là tout à l'heure.
Excuse me, pal. My name is Santino Featherland.
Gabriel, what do you want?
Do you happen to know where Mr. Wessler went?
Do you take me for a fool? Get out of here while I'm in a good mood, birds.
Okay. Thanks.
Ouais, genre tu me fais peur, quoi. Ok. Alors, c'était qui ce guignol? C'était lui. Alors, le broyeur. C'est là que c'est très probablement un des sbires. Ah, d'accord. D'accord. Celle-là, on peut le reparler ou pas?
Look, we really don't want to dig into your personal life, but...
But what exactly is my relationship with Mr. Wessler? And how close am I to...
You don't beat around the bush.
Well, actually, I remember.
I don't have time to chit-chat, Mr. Featherland. So yes, I'm not one to beat around the bush.
Well, thanks for the...
Anything else?
Non, pas ça. Qu'est-ce qu'on pourrait lui poser comme question?
Do you come here often, Olivia?
No, not really.
Well, okay.
You're welcome. You know, Ibn's not as ferocious as you'd think. On the contrary, he's become very different recently.
I heard. Don't you find that weird?
Sometimes an animal just has enough. Fed up and wants a change.
Well, thank you for your honesty, ma'am.
D'accord.
What's your relationship with Miss Natasha Katsenko?
We've talked a bit, that's all.
There's no tension between you? You know.
Oh, thank you for your compliment, Mr. Featherland. No.
Is that mutual?
That I can't tell.
D'accord.
If I'm not mistaken, Natasha has a weekend house in Flower.
Yeah, that's right.
Can you tell me anything about...
I've never been there. Allegedly, it's beautiful. Elegant, luxurious. Just...
Ok. Bon. Très bien, très bien. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a eu de nouveau? identité que j'ai de... Ouais, ça je vois. Bon. Est-ce qu'on peut partir ou pas?
Creepy little squirrel girl.
Ouais, je pense qu'on peut partir, hein. Non? Je ne sais pas. Je ne sais pas si on peut partir. Y'a rien d'autre à dire avec lui?
Did I stutter, chicken? Get lost.
Ok, bon, on m'a dit dégager. Et ben je dégage. On va parler au l'autre là, lui là.
In fact, yes. She was,
I bet she was. You know, I've never abandoned.
You're, too old for this shit.
As you.
That's exactly how I felt, too.
Before you leave, take this. And
What is it?
reason I've decided all of this is not worth it for me.
Wow, that sounds encouraging.
Take care of yourselves, guys. This case.
Ok.
Oh, that makes my
Old croakers. You're... Okay, I didn't say anything.
Ok. Qu'est-ce qu'il nous a donné? Ah.
We stepped into it, didn't we?
D'accord.
Of all that's furry, what kind of a list is this?
Exactly. I have no idea, but I.
Those names, all top dogs.
Sure, that's very likely. Anyway, I pried this list out of a dead man's hand. Somebody dropped him outside the forest.
I should have known she was keeping secrets.
Keeping secrets.
Thanks, Filmar. This could...
Don't thank me.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Ah, shut up, Marty.
Ok, nouveau lieu. Parfait. Ben on va aller là-bas. Hein. On attaque. Ouais. Attends, je vais juste regarder les indices ici. Le lieu. Ouais, c'est celui-là. La résidence secondaire se trouve dans le quartier la plus éloignée et la plus proche de la ville. D'accord. D'accord. Allez. Continuons vers la résidence secondaire.
Well, if there's one thing I'd learned during 20 years of detective work, it's that if someone wants to meet you at a remote location at night, you should bring an army for backup. One time, me and Marty were stupid enough to underestimate a situation like that, and we never really recovered. And yet, here we were again, about to step alone into something hauntingly familiar. Only one tactic remained, as the old dogs say. Balls to the wall.
This place gives me the creep.
I wouldn't say I like it either.
Let's take a look around before we go inside.
Textbook.
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
Shut up, Marty.
Non, déjà il y a une chaussure là, c'est pas normal.
Damn.
It's not a good sign.
Maybe she just lost it when she hurried into...
Yeah, right.
Do you think it belongs to Natasha?
No idea. Do you think I measured her feet when I was in her room?
Not sure I want to know, but I wouldn't be surprised.
D'accord.
So, this is the word.
Yeah, what matters is who is it for?
I can't misunderstand.
We'll see.
Wait a second, did that bimbo put a spell on you? As you used to say, don't let it cloud...
Watch who you're talking to, boy.
D'accord. Voyons voir s'il n'y a pas autre chose dans le coin.
Chicken police.
Oula.
Hands up.
Marty, that's enough.
Il y avait des choses à l'intérieur. Bon, bah, je pense qu'on peut rentrer.
Marty, before we enter, did you bring Big Bertha?
Of course. She's in the trunk.
It's time to get Her Majesty out.
That's what I like to hear.
Non, bah j'ai rien compris. C'est pour ça que j'ai regardé là.
Let's go.
Hello, my beauty.
Just don't point it at me.
Aw, scared? Take it easy. I swore I'm not gonna
Very gallant of you, partner.
Why, are you still pissed at me? I'm happy to remind you why you got...
I get it. Just shut the fuck up.
Toujours à se faire la gueule. Ok. Allez, commençons. Et
It's
entrons.
the nothing.
What was that?
Forget it. Just an old quote from a movie. It means it's fucking dark. I didn't bring one.
Me neither. What a pair of fuck...
Yep.
But you do have a shotgun.
We should have shotguns for this kind.
Is that from an old movie?
No, it's an original.
Figures.
Ok. Allons voir ce qui se passe. Et merde. Il s'est fait tuer.
She was lying on the floor as if she was sleeping. She looked
Le noir de sang
peaceful.
venait tout gâcher.
Almost.
Déborah, si fragile.
The large pool of blood ruined the picture.
Wild gods. Fuck even.
Yeah, it's her. Deborah. The girl who came to my office.
I figured. But what the hell happened? Was it Natasha? Is this what you wanted?
No. I mean, I don't think so, Marty. She seemed very attached to the girl, and I believed her. Furthermore, she has no motive to kill her.
Did she seem that kind of girl?
She risked a lot simply by coming to see me. She would have...
Why is she naked? Was it sexual? I mean, there's no sign of struggle. She seems untouched.
This looks premeditated. So far, the messages have appeared in weird places, but...
Well, maybe Natasha's on her way here right now. Or she was already here and something happened.
Those are possibilities, but we can't wait. We don't have time for guessing. Search the house. Search everything. The rooms...
Or they knew exactly where to find it.
I have no idea, but it's something important. Things like that.
Amen to that.
Il y a beaucoup de choses à faire là-dedans. Alors là, on a tout vu, là, je pense. Ouais. Aïe, aïe, aïe. Pauvre gamine, là. Alors, j'ai reconnu quelques mots sur la liste de films à donner, mais il appartient tous à Gotham. D'accord. Ok. D'accord. Bon, voyons voir. Là, il n'y a rien. Ça a l'air complètement vide. Ok.
It's an exceptionally beautiful piece.
I have no idea, Sonny. It's so art.
Il y a forcément un endroit caché là, non? Non, c'est juste un tableau. En général, quand il y a des tableaux, il y a des coffres derrière, donc...
This must be Natasha's family.
Wealthy.
Do you think she's from the Stavonian Tsar's family?
Oh, nobody could have survived that massacre. But I'm sure this family was...
What is she doing here anyway? What, an alias? Keeping secrets, and now this case?
Let's not draw hasty conclusions, Mark.
Je te fais pas dire. Bon.
We should call the department. Anonymously, of course.
Do you still remember the number? I haven't called my own workplace in...
Cretin. Of course I remember. 555-111.
Is it? Since when?
Since they invented the
Yeah, of course. No, I knew that.
Yeah, right.
Bon, d'abord, avant d'appeler quoi que ce soit, j'aimerais bien voir autre chose. Parce que c'est bien, là, mais... Putain, là, il y a la pauvre.
The message.
Yes, but this isn't about Deborah, and wasn't meant for...
It was meant for Natasha.
Obviously.
What have we gotten ourselves into?
I don't know, Marty, but let's get ourselves out of it as soon...
Il n'y a pas d'autres indices. Oh.
Anything interesting in there?
Yeah, I think there is.
D'accord, là, il n'y a rien. Tac, tac, tac. Là, on l'a fouillé.
This... What is this exactly?
A human. Mythical creature. Quite the cult in Iveria.
Does it mean anything?
They say humans are the keepers of secrets and the messengers of chaos.
You don't think...
Let's take a closer look.
Ok.
Damn, just like in the adventure books. Rich animals are all in...
You have a point.
Bon.
You can't be serious.
Yeah, it's a riddle, Marty.
But it doesn't make any sense. Why use something as simple as this when a 4-digit number is...
An idle whim, or the riddle has a meaning.
Maybe. 4 animals into 4 places.
Think, Marty. Where did we see 4 animals holding something in their hands?
La photo.
Look at those clothes. Could it be a military family?
Maybe. Or Stavonian fashion.
Your intuition always astounds me, Marty.
And there you go.
Il n'y a rien de spécial à faire ici. Hein. Ah bah voilà. Ok. Là je peux pas le bouger le truc. Ah ouais d'accord, je vois le délire. Bon, il faudra trouver quelque chose à faire dans cette zone. Déjà on va appeler au téléphone. Cinq. 1, 1, 1.
Clarville PD, how can I help you?
I found a corpse. A woman. She's dead. Cold. The address is
Sir, please, would you repeat that?
Rochester Street 37. Write it down and hurry up for the sake...
Like a pro.
Yep, like I've done it before.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot.
How can you forget a case like that? How many times have you seen a 3-headed monkey in your life?
I have a memory of a chicken, you know?
That's for sure. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Non, je vais pas sortir. Pour l'instant, j'ai envie de voir le coffre. Qu'est-ce qu'on pourrait mettre dans le coffre? Enfin, pas dans le coffre, mais... trouver les signes. Qu'est-ce que je pourrais mettre? Parce que là, c'est au pif, là, je peux pas savoir. Peut-être dans les indices en haut? Non, non. Les indices.
SN. Could be the initials of a person, a plate.
Non. Alors. Il n'y a rien indiqué là. Qu'est-ce que je pourrais trouver comme indice? Alors, il y en a un qui apparaît dans de nombreuses histoires. Non, il n'y a rien qui est indiqué là. Qu'est-ce que ça pourrait être le code?
We can't take it with us, but remember what you've seen.
Yes, sir, Boss Bird, sir.
Qu'est-ce que j'ai vu? Qu'est-ce que j'ai vu? Le tableau bizarre.
Nice.
Yeah.
Je peux pas zoomer dessus? Je peux pas zoomer dessus. Je peux rien faire là-dessus. Donc qu'est-ce que je pourrais faire? qui pourrait m'aider à trouver le code. Ça va pas être facile, hein. Ouais. Ouais. Okay.
Hello there. What could this be?
And there's some kind of squiggle on it. The signature of the painter?
What? On l'a ouvert, non? Voyons voir. Ah oui.
It's a piece of a painting. Judging by how well it was hidden, I'm...
So a piece of a painting? That's it?
It's too illegible to be a signature.
Maybe Natasha can help us. After all,
Well, that's if we find her. She should be here by now.
true. Well, then what's next?
We could do that, but I think we should gather what we know and try to figure out where we can go.
You know what? After all this...
Right answer.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
D'accord. Bon. Allez. On retourne.
We had no choice
Au
but to
bureau.
continue the investigation where it started. In that shady little apartment I called home. The only lead was the list Fillmore gave us, with all those imposing names on it. But what could it mean? And why did Natasha keep it secret from us? But most importantly, what did all this have to do with Deborah's death? The trail started to get cold, and so did the air outside. There was something unsettling in the black clouds, hiding all the stars. I prayed that they didn't bring an early snowfall. The night was already painful enough.
So, what are we doing here?
Trying to calm down. I'll have a shot.
Sure you will.
And we're trying to put the pieces together, of course.
And what is next, Boss Bird?
Let's take a look at what we've learned so far. So, how did this whole case start?
Ouais, allez, go. Voyons voir. Alors, là, ça commence à devenir sérieux. Tac, tac, tac. Alors, c'est indice, qu'est-ce qu'on a? La maîtresse du gangster, des menaces étranges, Déborah est morte, une chatte apeurée et Natasha est mollie. Qu'est-ce qu'on pourrait faire? Comment ça marche le truc? Toc toc toc. Je sais pas lequel. Je sais pas comment ça marche. Comment on peut connecter ça? Le magnum. Non. Comment on sélectionne? C'est ça que je comprends pas. Gangster. Non, c'est pas ça. Comment on sélectionne les trucs? Je pige pas là. Pas maintenant, d'accord. Une chatte à pleurer, ça c'est sûr. Ah non, c'est pas ça. Attends. Des menaces, la maîtresse du gangster. Ah, peut-être c'est une menace. Non? Bon. C'est ça, d'accord. Et là, on a une lettre. La lettre, il y a quoi déjà? Je me rappelle plus ce qu'il y avait dans la lettre. Liste étrange. Revolver Magnum. Elle avait dit qu'elle avait une arme, non? Une lettre. Non. Comment je sais pas comment ça fonctionne mais ça marche. Tu veux que je sélectionne comment en fait? Ah d'accord, ça sélectionne comme ça, d'accord, ok, bah, j'ai pas compris. Natacha les menace, mais quel est le lien? Ça la rend suspect, elle est la source. Elle lui était clairement destinée, ou ce n'est pas clairement... ou ce n'était pas pour elle. Ah, elle en est la source. Elle est la source des menaces. Comment on peut dire ça? Ce n'était pas clairement pour elle.
Yeah, the threats are meant for Natasha, no doubt about that.
Ok. D'accord. Ah, il faut la carte, la lettre, le gun. Ah oui, d'accord, ça y est, je comprends comment ça marche. T'as le suspect à mettre ici, ensuite les indices ici, et là, ça doit être l'objet qui correspond. Ok, ça y est, je commence à comprendre d'où ça sort. J'ai mis du temps. Et là, c'est le truc. Voilà. Je crois que savoir, c'est comme ça que ça marche, hein, normalement. La carte, je me rappelle plus, il y avait quoi dans la carte? La lettre, le magnum. Donc elle s'est sentie menacée, donc il y a un magnum. C'est pas ça? Ah bah non. Bah alors. Une liste étrange. Ah oui, c'est vrai, le mec, l'espèce de le faucon, nous a donné une liste où il y aurait peut-être le lien entre les deux.
There was something
Voilà.
Natasha didn't speak about.
Elle nous l'a montré, elle a menti à ce sujet, elle a juste oublié d'en parler. Je crois qu'elle a gardé le secret, il me semble. Parce que c'est pas Natacha qui nous a donné le truc, c'est le faucon, l'espèce de d'aigle.
Natasha is terrified, and she's in real danger. But she kept this list hidden from us. It seems too important to keep it a secret.
Ok. Donc... Tac tac tac, Déborah, la liste. La mort, peut-être c'est en rapport avec la mort. Ou alors elle a un lien avec lui. Ça doit être quelque chose avec lui. Non? Alors là, je comprends pas. Olivia ou Lewis? Lewis, je me rappelle pas qu'est-ce qu'il a à voir là-dedans. Je me rappelle plus. La clé. La lettre et le gun. Qu'est-ce qui a un rapport avec
But
la
what
liste?
could we do with this list?
Il a quelque chose à voir avec ça, ça le rend suspect. Peut-être qu'il sait quelque chose là-dessus. Il s'est servi comme diversion.
I know only one person who moves in circles high enough to know where it's from. Lewis. We must ask him if we want to get out of this dead end.
Ouais.
So the card is maybe a dead end. The piece of painting, too.
But the list Philmar gave...
Exactly. Full of those imposing names. And I only know one person who moves.
Lamar!
Yes, Marty. It's Lewis.
Of course, it's Lewis. But where do we find the bunny man?
Well, since he owns this building, I'm hoping he's here.
You know his number?
By heart.
Ah oui, c'est ça.
555-932.
Oh, you are a professional, Bossport.
Ouais, c'est vrai. Bon bah du coup...
If there are books...
Ouais, on n'a plus besoin de dire, là, on va l'appeler direct. Allez. 5. 9. Ah 3. Et 2.
Hey, Lewis, sorry to disturb you again. Could you come over to my place? I have a question for you.
Chicken police?
Thanks, pal. I owe you one.
Why? Just another...
Ok, bah ramène tes fesses là. Parce qu'il y a un truc à te dire toi.
Oh, don't mention it. Besides, it was my big dream to...
Well, let's hope you can help. What can you tell me about this list, old pal?
Well,
these names... I know...
I knew it.
But I have no idea what kind of list...
here we go.
But these are all members of the upper class. Politicians, business people. Oh, my.
Damn.
But I really don't know what it...
So, is it a dead end?
I'm afraid so.
On va te demander des choses, mon ami.
Deborah, the girl who came to me tonight.
Yes, she's a very lovely...
Where did you take her after you two left?
Where she asked me to Flowerville.
Flowerville? Rochester Street?
Yes, exactly.
Luck. Nothing good, Lewis. Nothing good.
I don't know what you said to him, but after you finished, he almost immediately...
Really? That's suspicious.
Or he had business elsewhere. It's New Year's Eve. Everybody's going somewhere.
This?
This?
Oh, my goodness.
I think we have a bingo
You see, I also have...
A card? Like this?
Yes. It's a membership card to a very exclusive...
How exclusive?
Very.
That's what I'm talking about.
What does SN mean, Lewis?
It's the sweltering...
But
That's a...
Well, yes, it's a brothel. But it's not like that. It's...
calm down, Lewis. We're not going to tell anybody.
Thank you so much.
Listen, Lewis. How do we get in?
You want to get in? Well, if you could show them this card.
We're used to that.
So, are we going to a luxury...
Correct, Marty. Thanks for the help, Lewis. I owe you one. For the...
On va lui poser encore quelques
I
questions.
didn't see... I I didn't see her after the show. If I'm not mistaken.
What else do you know about her, Lewis?
Oh, not much. What everybody knows. She was a dancer. Then, a backing singer.
We found out as much already. Do you think she'd fled the Stavonian massacre?
Do you mean the massacre of the royal family? I'd say her accent is a dead...
So it's possible that she is a...
I don't think so. Nobody could have survived that...
You're probably right.
Okay.
What should we know about the place, Lewis? Besides what they're,
No, it's an elegant and exclusive place. Not everybody visits them for...
I see. I guess it's mostly visited by the upper class.
Mostly, yes. The wealth...
Yes, of course. Is it true what they say? That it's some kind of hidden...
The Nile is a proud herald of the coexistence of all the species. Yes, but...
But the place must be an eyesore for the Separatists.
Oh, don't worry for the girls, Sonny. They can defend themselves quite well.
Well, we'll see what they have to say about these two old cocks.
That was a little bit...
Ok. Bon.
It's complicated, Lewis, but nothing good.
Ah, is there...
Maybe there's some...
Très bien, très bien. Voyons voir ce qu'on a débloqué. D'accord. Non. Alors là, 83 euros d'une carte d'un membre d'une maison close de luxe. D'accord. Ouais. Ok. Ok. Ok, nouvelle endroit. D'accord. D'accord. Allez, go. On va voir s'il n'y a pas de petites choses à faire autre part, non? Non. Bon, bah d'accord. On y va directement là-bas. Chapitre 2 de Killing.
To Marty's delight, we were heading toward the most exclusive brothel in Clawville. The Separatists and those opposing the monarchy hated the place, just like they hated everything that supported interracial relations and peaceful coexistence of all species. So the place wasn't just a brothel, it was a symbol. But just like a brothel is not a worthy symbol, Clawville failed to turn out the way it was intended.
Well, here we are. The kingdom of long legs, silky skin, and fluttering lashes. We...
Calm down, Marty. Watch your blood pressure.
Ok, d'accord, ça rigole plus là. Oula, c'est parti, on se boucle là. D'accord. Ok. D'accord, bon. Alors, il y a plusieurs personnes.
Holy fur. You swallowed so hard, the whole place...
Are you kidding me? I've never seen anything like...
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know.
You really must be joking.
Okay.
Oh, cool down, Marty. Don't even look over there. Remember Laura, your wonderful girlfriend.
You don't need to tell me. All I'm thinking about is her.
With a hatchet in her hand.
More like my nuggets. Laura.
That's it, Marty. Slowly to...
Laura.
Regarde autre chose.
Marty. Just slow.
Aïe, aïe, aïe. Non, allons voir la réceptionniste.
Miss Diamond, I'm Sonny, and this is my partner, Marty.
If I may, miss, you have a beautiful name.
Marty, not now.
Oh, thank you very much.
Please excuse him. He doesn't visit places like this very...
Oh, nothing to worry about.
You're absolutely right.
We're just interested.
Deborah. We don't have any employees by that name right now, but if you want.
No. Excuse me, you misunderstand. She doesn't...
I'm afraid I don't follow.
It's kind of confusing, but let me...
Please, I'm at your service.
You hear that, Sonny? Any questions?
Shut up, Marty.
La fin, l'autre derrière. Aïe, aïe. Alors. Alors, on a débloqué une nouvelle personne, le petit zèbre. Alors, la réception est devenue un joli petit zèbre. Je m'étonne. Ouais. D'accord. Alors.
I wouldn't want to offend you. Far from it, but it's evident you're from the police.
Is it that obvious?
No, it isn't, but, you know, here in the Nile, we have a keen eye.
Right. I understand, ma'am.
Okay.
Do you know a gentleman named Louis C. Hayworth?
Of course I do. Mr. Hayworth is a regular guest.
I see. How regular, if I may ask?
I can't give you any information about that.
We have that, too. It's called the law.
If you have any questions of that nature.
Touché.
Ouais, bien répondu.
Does this list mean anything to you? Don't you see some familiar names?
I do, but everybody knows those animals.
I see. Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Look, she gave this to us. The girl named Deborah, the one we...
I see.
Do you know what this is?
Of course. It's a membership card.
Was this person
If this belonged to her, then yes. I can check for you. Please.
Thank you. Much obliged.
Oh, elle s'est barrée.
Yee. That guy's stare gives me...
I can see.
I've always told myself that birds are...
What did you just say?
Huh? What? Me? Nothing?
Il est complètement con, lui. Parlons à cette femme, là. Elle est pas...
With
pas vraiment
pleasure, ma'am.
The zipper always comes down on my dress. Would you kindly zip it back up?
Can I, Sonny?
What am I, your mother? Do what you want, for God's...
Happy to help, ma'am.
Oh, what a gal.
Plucking lords.
Ah ouais, d'accord, c'est moi qui dois le faire, carrément. Ok. Vas-y. Hop là. Ah, merde. C'est bon ou pas?
If you'd really like to, please be more careful.
I will be, ma'am.
Ah, je l'ai raté. Ah, merde. Ah oui, d'accord, ok, je dois le... D'accord, j'ai même pas vu la jauge en bas, là. C'est bon ou pas?
Oh, thank you, honey.
J'avais même pas vu la jauge en bas à gauche.
Marty, ma'am. Marty McChicken.
Thank you, darling Marty. I'm much obliged.
Anytime, ma'am.
Ok. Bon, voilà, on m'a allumé
She's
rien,
what
là.
I call an exotic beauty.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Hey, every animal's the most beautiful thing in the world to some...
Yeah, you're right.
Oof, I don't know about you, but I go weak and then...
Please, Marty, I don't want to know. And I don't care. Keep it to yourself.
Can't I even talk to you anymore?
You can. Ask about the weather, or how's my lower back. Those two are even connected. If
Yeah, old fart.
Elle est pas revenue, là, madame, là. Normalement, elle est partie me donner un coup de main. Ah oui, d'accord.
That woman, she's from...
Do you think it's her? The broad from the Bloody New Year? Chicken bumps, more like.
Anyway, I don't know if it's really her. I always get confused by the exotic ones, but...
Honestly, it gives me the creeps.
Yeah, me too.
D'accord, rien que ça.
These broads are elegant. Just like last...
Louis.
What do you think could be the old rabbit's type? Fluffy tails? Furry ears?
Oh, for the love of all the...
But just think about it.
Please,
Il est fou, ce mec-là.
shut up.
Il a un collègue complètement fou, lui. Rien d'autre. Ah oui, d'accord. Ah oui, là, mais c'est parti loin, là.
I don't even know...
Hey, keep it down, Marty.
I see it now.
Yes, it's very furry. Or more.
Ah ouais, d'accord, allez, d'accord. Wow. J'espère que ça va pas être straqué le truc, hein, parce que là c'est parti en cacahuète. Hein. Rien d'autre à fouiller. Bon, on va aller vers la
I
porte.
apologize for the wait. Please.
So you were successful.
My mistress, Madame Savas.
You mean that, Madame Savas?
As far as I know, there's only one of her, so
Please, miss, take us to her.
with pleasure.
Ok.
Madame Zavas was a
C'était une
legend
vraie
in
légende.
Clawville.
Ah ouais, carrément.
Her name was known all over the wilderness. She's an avid royalist, former member of the Council of 12, spy master, assassin, businesswoman, and courtesan. To be honest, I didn't even know she was still alive.
Ok. Alors avant toute chose de questionner madame, on va juste voir ce qu'on a un petit peu débloqué. Ok, bon là ça on l'a vu il y a 2 secondes. Et on descend ici. D'accord. Ça on vient de le dire dans l'intro. D'accord. Attends. Non, j'ai pas fini de lire. Codex. Alors. Tac. Ok, bon. Désolé. Allez, la question là, la dame.
Mr. Santino, I know who you are. And I also know your partner.
Thank you. That's flattering.
May I ask what you are looking for exactly?
You know, that's an interesting question. The card we...
Belongs to an old friend of ours.
And the name?
Unfortunately, no, Mr. Santino. That's...
Well, you know, in our line of work, the...
Oh, do you think so? I could tell you what your colleagues think is also a...
Look, ma'am, we don't want to impose. We're conducting a private investigation, which started off as...
That sounds serious.
It is serious. That's why we'd be grateful for your help.
In that case, I'm at your service. Ask your questions. And
Unfortunately, I swim very well for a chicken.
I swim well.
Ah, les crocos, ça c'est sûr qu'ils nagent bien, hein, je te le dis. Alors, on va voir un petit peu là, tout ce qu'elle a.
Interesting pieces.
Do you think so?
Crocodile?
There are many kinds of crocodile in the wilderness, Mr.
Ah, hence the name, the sweltering Nile.
It's a river, Mr. Featherland. My ancestors...
Ah, interesting.
Thank you.
Ok. Ah ouais, d'accord.
What a painting.
Marty.
Yes. It's beautiful indeed.
Ah, c'est elle en plus.
Oh, don't say that. You...
Thank you. It feels good, but no. There's no need for lies. Those days are long gone.
I
Ah oui,
agree,
ça c'est
man.
sûr. Ok. Tac, je vérifie que tout est rien. Bon, c'est bon, on peut la questionner.
As I was saying, it belongs to us. Only our most valuable guest.
The employees, too. Good to know. Can you tell me if this card belongs...
No.
I thought so.
D'accord.
Louis Hayworth is a good friend of mine. It surprises me that he's a regular here.
You wouldn't believe our clientele.
No doubt. Louis,
Not so.
thank you for the vague answer, ma'am.
The mystery is thrilling.
That was beautiful, ma'am.
Ok.
Tell me, have you ever seen this list?
I have.
Am I right to assume it has something to do with the sweltering Nile?
It does, yes. But I can't...
Discretion is key.
Absolutely.
Elle ne donne pas beaucoup plus d'infos
Do
que
you
ça.
know Natasha Katsenko personally?
Yes, I do.
Tell me about her.
Warm-hearted, protective, quick-tempered.
Thank you. Very...
This place isn't just our home with the girls.
Really?
It symbolizes why the city was founded almost 1,000 years ago.
Interbreeding,
That too, yes.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't. My girlfriend's a predator.
Really? I'm glad to hear.
Très bien. Allez, enquêtons.
So she is the legendary man.
Ah bah ouais. Allez.
Deceit is
C'est
everything.
connu en matière de
to
mensonge. C'était une
She used
espionne,
to be a
alors je vais
spy.
prendre chacun de ses
So
mots
I'm
avec
gonna take her
scepticisme. Très bien. Alors, qu'est-ce que je devrais à la légende?
Who's behind the legend, Miss Zavas? Who are you?
Just an animal raised to survive, Mr. Featherland. And because I've been taught, I know how to...
And you managed to dodge my question.
Well, you see, this is one of the typical elements of survival. The way of dodging a delicate question and still making the questioner believe he got the answer. But you're too cunning and
I'm trying to maintain appearances.
You should. Appearances, most of the time, are stronger and more dangerous.
Ça, c'est pas faux. Alors, dites-moi, êtes-vous vraiment l'espionne du roi?
Isn't it dangerous being a royalist nowadays?
You know, Mr. Featherland, those that are genuinely dedicated never care about...
Do you think it's my loyalty that motivates me the most?
Maybe you're not loyal to the police, Mr. Featherland, but you are to your own principles and I...
That's true, but you're avoiding the question. Why did you stay in the king's employment after the scandals that are making half the city riot?
La question,
What
là.
makes you still believe?
You know, I always adapt, but only to a degree.
You'd rather die then.
Maybe it would seem too dramatic or even romantic to you.
I'm sorry to doubt you, but I've always thought your kind was rather compromised.
Do you mean spies?
Spies, of course.
Bah oui, évidemment.
I must disappoint you, but there aren't many groups as loyal and...
If you're telling me, ma'am, I believe...
Ah merde. Comment vivez-vous?
Why did you decide to open a brothel?
You know, this place used to be an orphanage. Then after the Great Avian Plague, a hatchery. Then young mothers lived here who had nowhere else.
Young mothers and prostitutes. That feels like a sharp turn.
No, it didn't happen like that, of course. The process took 20 years, but one thing remains the same.
And this was the best you could do, helping them sell their body.
You see things very superficially, Mr. Featherland. We're a family who helped each other even at the worst of times, took care of each other.
And it's the cherry on top of the most treasured secrets of the rich and famous.
Very insightful, Mr. Featherland. There's truth to that. Knowledge is power, as they say. And we know a lot about powerful animals that...
Okay.
If I guess who the card belongs to, will you tell me?
I wouldn't say that's an acceptable price for such a secret as this, but... if you guess...
Good. Let's see. The answer to my question, Natalia.
Well, Mr. Featherland, it seems the gossip...
It couldn't have been easier. There's a beautiful woman with a mysterious past, trying to keep it a secret, while someone's threatening her with the exact same thing, leaving rather unmistakable messages behind. Plus, we found the card on Deborah, who was her best friend.
Indeed, Mr. Featherland.
So if I'm not mistaken, Natasha used to work for you, before she met Ibn Wessler. He fell in love with her, gave her...
You have talent, Mr. Featherland. I'm really sorry you're not working for the government.
I am working for the government.
Are you sure, Mr.
Touché.
Indeed. Natasha used to work here. We can put it that way, but you
Elle
know,
vivait ici,
this
elle
isn't
faisait
just
partie de
the
notre famille, le verrons toujours. Ouais.
Right. That puts everything in a different light. Zavas is a true survivor. Always was.
Encore aujourd'hui, il
And
aimerait
she's
être
proud of
fixé
that,
peut-être
even to this
franchement sur
day.
l'aspect de sa personnalité.
Maybe I can get her to trust
Ah ouais.
me.
D'accord, vous avez essayé de la protéger de quoi? Pourquoi l'avez-vous recueillie? Peut-être que vous êtes reconnu en elle. Tout le monde en ville pense que vous êtes dangereuse à votre avis. Vous avez essayé de... Ouais, cette
Why did
question
you
est pas
take
mal.
her in? Maybe you saw yourself.
She was only 17 when she knocked on the rear entrance of the brothel on an unusually cold...
Was Natasha...
Yes, completely alone. Her left arm was slashed with an ugly wound, and she was frozen to the bone.
Did she tell you what happened to her?
After I brought her into the house, warmed her up, and changed her into new clothes, that was the first thing I asked. But no, she didn't tell me. We became very good friends. But
And you weren't bothered by all those secrets?
That would have been very hypocritical of me, don't you think? No, it didn't bother me.
I see.
Très bien.
Do you know where Natasha came from before Clawville?
Naturally. The poor dear couldn't even deny it. Even her name's eloquent, her accent, but mostly her manners, Mr. Featherland.
That's all you know about her. An ex-spy like you must have checked up on her new protege's past.
That's the most exciting thing. Yes, I have. Multiple times putting my most treasured connections to good use. But nobody found anything.
It's rather curious, don't you think?
It is, Mr. Featherland. Yes, curious.
Did it touch you deeply when she left you?
Indeed.
Zavos is protective. It seems she's dedicating her whole life to her protege.
Ouais, c'est bien ce que j'allais dire. Alors, est-ce qu'il est venu à l'idée d'explorer La dernière, elle est pas mal.
Have you kept in touch?
Only occasionally, Mr. Featherland. She writes to me every few weeks, and very rarely we talk.
Did she give no sign of being in trouble?
Never. No.
Yeah, I've noticed that myself.
Ok. Voulons vous l'être parti, vous avez peur. Ah, ça c'est pas mal la dernière.
When was the last time you saw her, Madame Zavos?
Maybe around 2 months ago.
2 mois,
There
d'accord.
was a ball, attended by Ibn Wessler, his beautiful...
Was she herself? Did you feel like she was afraid or worried about something?
On the contrary, she was unrestrained, free, radiant.
What do you mean?
Bon. You know Natasha
ouais.
loves on a
Oui, bah oui,
different
forcément.
level than most Clawville women. Or most women in the world.
So you didn't notice anything strange about...
Well, if anything could be called strange,
Positif flotté dans
it
le
was
verre.
that I saw a woman pop
I
up.
see.
Très bien.
How did you feel when you learned Natasha was going to leave?
Honestly, I was very hurt. I loved her as a daughter. How would...
I couldn't say.
And I still couldn't stop her, and you know why?
Of course I do. Because...
You've been in my shoes before, am I right, detective?
This isn't about me, madam. Please stop changing the...
I have felt betrayed on a certain level. Yes, and...
Were you disappointed in her?
Only in myself, Mr. Featherland. But I have a hunch...
Yes, you're right. Well, thank you.
Anytime, detective.
Bon, bah c'est pas mal. Je pense qu'avoir bien réussi à travailler avant qu'elle la découvre et la sorte de là. Très bien.
Please, gentlemen, wait here a moment. I would like to show you something that could help you.
Oh, that's excellent news. Thank you.
Do you trust her?
Not in the slightest. Even her smile is fake. This woman wallowed in other animals.
That's exactly how...
Anyway, now that we're here, we can take a better look around.
Just what I was thinking.
Bon, bah parfait. Elle a dit, on va explorer un petit peu tout ce qu'il y a.
These books are here for a reason. These books are here for... These books are here...
Bon, il répète la même chose à chaque fois. Il n'y a pas de... d'indice là-dessus. Ça, on l'a vu. Oh. On peut modifier l'heure. Ça signifie quoi, ça? Qu'est-ce que ça peut être? Il est quelle heure là? Il faut que je règle une heure précise? Je sais pas.
Beautiful pieces for sure.
Ah, ça, on l'a vu. Je sais pas. Attendez, il y a plein de choses qu'on n'a pas vues déjà. Alors, ici. Ça, on l'a vu. Ok. D'accord. Ok. Parfait. Alors, le position d'inscription, c'était international. D'accord. Il y a forcément quelque chose à faire avec le... Il n'y a pas un indice sur le tableau non plus. Artefacts, tribaux, bon. Pas d'indice sur les tableaux. Enfin, les...
These books are here for a reason. These books are here. These books are here for...
Ça cache quelque chose.
These books are here for a reason. They...
Bah, je sais que ça cache quelque chose, mais comment tu veux que je le sache?
These books are here for... These books are here for...
Et comment je regarde? Il n'y a rien d'indiqué dessus. Les 49 années... La mort du cheval...
These books are here. These books are here.
Ils mettent pas, lui. Les clés... La mort du cheval, c'est 7 fragments de mon esprit. 7 fragments. 49. Peut-être c'est 7 fragments. Parce que c'est un indice, peut-être c'est un indice. 7 fragments de mon esprit, et là il y a 49. Donc peut-être c'est un code avec le 7h49. Ça doit être ça. Après, peut-être j'ai dit n'importe quoi. 7h... 49. Ouais, c'est bien ce qu'il me disait. C'est bien ce qui me semblait. Il y avait un indice.
Who'd have thought?
She is a legendary ex-spy.
Well, this is something I've never understood. Why isn't a key good enough? I mean, you can take that with you.
I don't think many animals get to be in this room, Marty.
Maybe she wanted us.
Exactly what I'm thinking. Who knows?
Bon, on y va. Hein.
This room is not like her at all.
The other must have been for show. Marty, this is the reality.
A former spy.
Still, if anyone knows how to mask her...
Hey, you think this is who she really is? Cold.
And full of secrets.
Bon, on va juste vite fait un petit peu fouiller vite fait les trucs, après on s'arrête là.
So the rumors are true.
Military intelligence. This dame's really something. I'm starting to think the whole...
Makes sense. You think she's still working for...
Well, based on what she told us, she's a committed royalist.
Okay.
Hector the Third.
I feel sorry for the poor fox.
I don't.
Would you like to live your life as a puppet? Everything you do, carefully planned.
Even if he is just a puppet, Clawville needs a king. He...
Okay.
This has got to be it, Marty.
Oh, gods.
Yeah, the lady.
Damn.
What this means, Marty, is that the most influential people in the city had been attacked.
This book could destabilize Clawville.
At least the Clawville we
You think this is behind everything? Somebody's blackmailing the...
That could easily be the case. But something still doesn't fit.
Sonny?
If there's even a small chance.
Sonny.
What?
There's another familiar name.
What are you talking about?
Natacha. Numéro 20. Marty, Menia, Bella, Sally. Natacha, Molly. Molly Starling.
Clucking hell, Sonny.
She was...
It's probably someone else.
So that's why Natasha told me they...
Look, boss.
I can't believe it.
Listen, Bossbird. Molly loved you, right? Isn't that what
Marty, please shut your fucking beak.
Okay, boss. I'm sorry.
Just shut the cluck.
We've caught them sneaking around, Miss Diamond, you see.
I see, madam.
Oh, back off, ladies.
There's no need for this. We don't want trouble.
No, maybe you don't.
Madam Zavas, we needed to know the connection.
And?
And my wife.
Filthy cops? He's talking...
No, not yet, Miss Diamond.
I'd be very sorry to put holes in your lovely striped skin, but believe me, baby, I will.
Please, madam. It'll all be over in a sec.
No, we have received different...
Oh, I see. The pony does tricks on command.
That's enough, Marty. You knew who she was, didn't you? What she meant to me.
Well, well, Mr. Featherland. Aren't you interested in your case anymore?
Stop playing games with me, Zavas. What does all this have to do with Molly?
Nothing at all. No, she was just a little bird among the many...
You forced her into this.
You'd love to hear that, but until she met you...
You...
Sonny, no!
Oof. Ouch.
I think I was dreaming. But it wasn't the kind of dream you'd want to remember. Dark and painful. Then the suffocating smoke woke me. It wasn't fried eggs, that's for sure. Where was I? What happened? That treacherous crocodile. Then I saw Marty, who looked as horrible as I felt. Well, I've always wanted a romantic sea voyage.
Gods damn it. I knew I shouldn't have gone along with this.
Marty, I told you you could get out any time.
And you knew damn well that I wouldn't. That I would never leave you in deep shit once I've joined.
Marty, listen.
You're a selfish bastard, Sonny. And you drag everyone around you down with you. How...
120.
But you just couldn't sit still on your ass, could you? Well, take a good look around, boss.
Marty.
And feeling sorry for yourself.
Marty.
What?
I've almost managed to untie the knot. But if you keep thrashing...
Ah, for cluck's sake. Fine. Work your magic.
You better.
Ok. Ah, désolé, hein, je peux pas couper de suite en pleine action. Allez. On va réussir. Faut rester vraiment concentré. Tout doucement. Ça devrait le faire. Il n'y a pas de raison qu'on n'y arrive pas. Voilà. 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 Voilà.
So what now?
Now we run?
I can't swim.
Well, you better learn fast or you'll die. I'm not gonna drag your fat ass to the shore if...
I shouldn't have brought this many guns with me.
Throw them away then.
Never.
Then they'll drag you down into the deep. Ah, I don't care. I always thought...
Fuck you, Sonny.
We have to survive this first.
Well, after you, boss.
Ok.
That furry fucking...
Yeah.
Listen, Marty.
What?
What you said on the ship.
What about it?
You were right. I knew this would happen. Or something like it. I dragged you into this deliberately.
Sonny, cut the crap.
No, I'm serious. I knew I couldn't do this alone.
I don't need this, all right? Stop playing the wounded soul.
Fair enough.
Hell yeah, I'm fucking right.
I'll, shut up now.
Good.
Bon les amis, je pense qu'on va s'arrêter à là pour de bon. On va s'arrêter à là pour cette partie. On va juste voir ce qu'on a débloqué. Niveau chose, le truc quoi. Et on s'arrêtera là. Alors, là c'est bon, on l'a vu. D'accord, ça c'est bon, on l'a vu. Nous embrassons-nous et pourquoi est-ce que... Bah oui, forcément. Alors, elle est où cette folle? Il y a forcément plein de choses à arriver sur elle. Ça on l'avait vu. Ouais. Ok, le lieu. On a un nouveau lieu, le doc. C'est ici que le capitaine marche pour le d'accord. On va voir. D'accord. Ok. Bon les amis, on va s'arrêter à là pour cette deuxième partie de Chicken Police. J'espère que ça vous a plu, n'hésitez pas à partager la prochaine évidemment. Et on se retrouvera très prochainement pour la troisième partie de l'aventure qui promet d'être assez explosif. On va aller parler au Captain March la prochaine fois et à mon avis, il y aura la suite de l'aventure lors d'une prochaine mission qu'on voit là-haut, tout en haut. On débloquera une nouvelle carte et on ira continuer l'aventure. Voilà, c'est fini pour aujourd'hui mes petits espions. À la prochaine. Ciao, bye bye.